Did you ever see that episode of Little Rascals where it's like there's a kid named Uh-huh, and one time Spanky's like,
Uh-huh.
no, Spanky says, Uh-huh, did you get that? And usually Uh-huh says, Uh-huh, and Uh-huh says, Uh-uh. And everyone goes silent. They're like, Uh-huh can say Uh-uh. Welcome to Rocket to Anywhere, the most entertaining podcast on the internet, as given the award by Corban. We'd like to say thank you to everyone who joined us from the Aux Cable Show.
Thank you, Matthew, for following me on Instagram.
And following me. But,
I mean, I don't sound like we don't sound excited, but it's like we're just like. Nee.
Well, yeah, it's late at night. And we have church.
No, like when I told Corban, because he doesn't have notifications on.
Yeah.
So when I told him, he was like.
I was like, what? But no, that thing I wrote in, I was genuinely asking a question. I didn't mean for promotion, but I thought I'd just stick it in to see what would happen. And
I'm just going to stick it in.
Yeah, just stick it in. That's why I said shameless promotion, kind of. But actually, thank you for the advice. But let's move on with follow-up. So last week, we may have not sounded exciting at all. And that's because, like I put in the description, we had recorded that like on Christmas Eve, I think. And so like we were exhausted, tired. So we didn't sound that excited. And near that word of the day thing, I was like, Hatsy. So if you didn't get that, listen to last week's episode. Also, we didn't clarify last week that we have an artificial tree. So some people were like, you keep your real tree in the house until August. Like, is it molding in there? No.
No, if we had a real tree, our tree would be like bare by the end of the day.
By trying to decorate it. We try to decorate it. It's going to be just sticks and branches now.
Yeah.
But no, we don't have a real tree. We haven't had one since like 2009 because we're all allergic to it.
Yeah.
We just have allergies a lot.
Well, mainly our mom, but then like everybody else.
Well, me too.
Well,
so
like I'm not allergic to it, except I just don't like the way it feels and smells.
Yeah, I don't like the smell. And then I wonder what our dogs and dogs, we don't have dogs, we have a dog and a guinea pig, but I wonder what they would think of the smell. I know the guinea pig would try to eat it.
Yeah, he's already biting on our plastic.
Yeah, he likes biting the plastic tree.
Wait, is it plastic?
Yeah, it's plastic.
Oh, okay.
And metal. So, anyway.
So that's why his teeth don't grow. We're not metal.
Last week we did a Thomas and Friends trivia game, and we got confused on what number Hero is. I checked, and for reference, I left a link in the description. Description again. Show notes. Hero is number 51, but he does not fall into the number categories of the island of Sodor. His number is from the mainland. So there could be like a 51 of the island of Sodor and a 51 of the mainland.
Yeah. Which
we've learned what the mainland looks like according to the new... apparently, the mainland, none of the engines have faces. Somehow.
What?
Yeah, so we might...
I never saw that.
I might as well say this now. So I was going to save it for like next week, but PBS, Public Broadcasting System... That's what's here in the United States. That's like our, it's the TV station. Their kids station is now doing a 24/7 live stream of all PBS shows. And so they had this Thomas episode going, and like the conductor, Thomas's driver, I forgot what his name is, but he's like, hey, I'm in the mainland today, and the camera pulls out, and it's like he's in with real people and real trains, except the trains have no faces.
Oh, was that the screenshot on my iPad?
Yeah, that's the screenshot.
I was wondering what that was.
Yeah, so you can look at that screenshot. It'll be in the description. So basically, that's the train that's in the mainland, and they don't have any faces. Like, it's a tiny train.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, that's that. Now, let's move on to Thought of the Week. I've been trying to come up with new names for all of our segments, but I didn't want to say Shower Thought of the Week, because that's basically what this is.
Shower thought of the week.
Yeah, all shower thoughts aren't even made in the shower. Bathtub. So anyway, bullets and pottery are two things that do their jobs after they get fired. Think about that.
What's pottery?
You know clay? You have to fire up clay
All right.
before you use it. And a bullet, you have to fire a bullet before you can use it, before it does a job. So bullets and pottery are two things that do their jobs after they get fired.
It's time for public service announcement. If you haven't started your New Year's resolutions yet, you can start them on Chinese New Year.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry.
Yeah.
You said that out of order.
There's a new deadline if you missed it.
Yeah.
And if you're
That's
listening
me.
to this episode on the day it comes out, 1 week from today, Saturday, January 28th is Chinese New Year.
Mm-hmm.
So you have 1 week from today to come up with a New Year's resolution.
A New Year's resolution.
Yeah. But what if you can't think of any? So here,
That's me.
right now, yeah.
Well, I mean, I have like 2, but
Here we go. We're going to give you some New Year's resolutions that you can use.
I don't make New Year's resolutions because, like,
That's her New Year's resolution?
I don't make New Year's resolutions because if I make them, I don't keep them. Because I know I won't keep them. But if I just do something every day,
when
and it's basically a New Year's resolution, but in my mind it's not a New Year's resolution, then I do it. I don't think anybody got that, but...
Yeah, last year I
me.
told myself that I was going to try to brush my teeth every day, or twice a day. I know, this is really revealing, shocking news, called the tabloids. But anyway...
Tabloids?
Yeah, you know, the gossip magazines.
Oh, Gossip Grapevine, yeah.
Yeah, the stuff...
He's like, Gossip Grapevine,
It's
yeah.
the magazines that are in the Walmart
By the way, if you're from
aisles.
Grapevine and you gossip, that's not you.
That's not what we're talking about. It's an inside joke here. Inside joke.
It's inside our joke, but it's an inside joke.
Yeah. So basically, I forgot where I was going on this. No, so last year...
You were going to Grapevine.
Not 2016, but 2015 I meant. 2015, my New Year's resolution was to try to brush my teeth every day. And it failed. I did it.
Failure is not
Failure
It's not
is
an
an
option. There we go.
Yeah, at our old school, they used like, failure is
I was
not
like,
an option.
failure is satisfaction. I was like, nope, that's not it. I
Yeah,
was like, nope, that's not what he said. No.
Yeah, if you fail, they put an S for satisfactory or something like that.
Yeah.
So anyway, because you guys probably going to have a hard time coming up. I mean, I'm not judging, but I'm saying some of you may have hard times coming up with New Year's resolutions. So we're going to give you some New Year's resolutions ideas. Sophia, go first.
If you have a pet or any pets, make an Instagram account for it and just post once a day. Like, if you have one pet, then post once a day. Like, post one time a day for every pet you have. But if you have 5 pets, just make 5 separate Instagram accounts.
Buys a farm, takes picture of every animal.
Yeah, that's
I'm
no.
Instagram famous.
No. Okay, like if you have 3 dogs, a cat, and a fish, then make one Instagram account for the fish, one for the cat, and then one for all 3 dogs. Because 5 is going to be way too many. I can barely keep up with 3, okay?
Okay, you bird and you dog, you have one Instagram account together.
No, if you have a bird and a dog, like, if you have one cat and one dog, just make one Instagram account. But if you have a bird and a dog, don't put it together. No, it doesn't go good.
Okay, that's her
I don't
news.
even think a guinea pig and a dog go together.
Well, that's what is unique. I'm talking weird because I tried to read a whole book, The Velveteen Rabbit, with the British accent. I started British, middle was Scottish, and the end was a Texas accent.
It was like, wait, okay, so say...
And as the rabbit went through the field, it lived forever after becoming real.
That's how it sounded.
Yes, it's mixed together.
Yeah.
I was supposed to be, and through the fields they frolicked, trying to come up with a new thing for them to do.
That's sort of Australian.
Yes, it's because...
I can't do any accents at all, except for a Texas accent.
You used to be able to do a good Chinese accent.
Chinese? How do Chinese people have accents?
Someone write in about that. Okay.
Chinese people don't have accents. It's just the way that they're, what is it called?
I heard this thing that all people
Words,
on the other
sounds,
side of the
whatever they're
world,
called.
people on the other side of the world, they all think that everyone in America talks like they're from the South.
Yeah.
Howdy, y'all. What's going on? Okay, so my New Year's resolution I was giving you guys, not my personal one, but for you guys. You could do something, try something new, not necessarily food, but try
Not food.
try to do something different. You always wear white socks. Try wearing black socks.
Yeah, you always wear black socks, wear white socks.
I always wear white and black socks.
Well, that's true. They're cheaper than pine colors.
Anyway, but you have to come up with yourself that part. So I gave you the basis. Now you come up with the details. So that's that.
I give details and don't give the basis. So it's like people, I like say a detail and then people are like, wait, what is that for? And I'm like, oh yeah. I didn't even tell you what it's for. I just told you the detail.
Okay, with it the new year, just don't forget to take our survey. Just don't.
Come on.
I feel like I'm forcing you.
We're done with the surveys.
but
Let's go.
I mean, the surveys, it helps us find who
If
our
I listened to
listeners
the show,
are.
I wouldn't think.
Like I'm not running the survey. It's our podcast host who runs the survey for us, so that we can get advertising on the show. I'm not sure, but yeah, that's rta.space/survey.
Mm-hmm.
And now I have renamed Word of the Day to Learn a Word. Today we're gonna learn a word, and that is skint. Skint is a synonym for penniless or broke. So
I'm so skint.
if you're trying to say.
That sounded weird.
If you're trying to, like, if you're out in public and someone's like, hey, come out to eat, and you're like,
I'm so skint.
Yeah, instead of being like, I'm broke, you can say, I'm skint at the moment. So I'm penniless.
Would you like to go out to eat today?
I'm penniless at the moment.
Oh, okay. So that means you have 100 bills, right?
Oh, yeah. I don't got no pennies. I got the bills.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great. You can pay for both of us.
Speaking of jokes, now joke time. So, Sophia?
That's not what it's called, is it?
No, I'm calling it joke time. I'm trying to rename all the titles now to give it,
Oh.
to make them shorter. Because it was like, this week's public service announcement of the fortnight. That's too long.
You just added the Fortnite. Anyway.
It's like that show I used to listen to. It's like National Drive Electric Week, Month, Year, Day, Hour, Century. Because they
You
couldn't
forgot the
forget.
second.
It's only this year's century. Okay, so I'm gonna go first because Sophia is still preparing. So I have a Star Trek joke. How many ears does Spock have? Spock is an alien on Star Trek. Or something like that. He's a leader. I'm not sure. I've never watched Star Trek myself either. But
Yes.
I have a vague knowledge enough to know. 3. The left ear, the right ear, and the final front ear.
Wow.
Yeah, the new not Netflix. That new the final frontier. It's the new Star Trek thing.
Why do seals swim in salt water?
I haven't the foggiest idea.
Because pepper water makes them sneeze. Wow.
Okay, that I never thought about that.
That was a bad sneeze.
Salt water
Like
tastes horrible.
Yeah.
Okay,
That was actually a real sneeze, by the way.
I'm friends with 25 letters. I just don't know why.
Okay, that's not funny.
That's 2 jokes inside of itself.
That was one joke.
He doesn't know the letter Y or doesn't know why that they are friends.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Where can you find an ocean without any water?
I was going to make a Hillsong joke here, but I'll skip.
On a map. Stay on track, never look back.
That's
Does that even have to do with a map?
It had to do with Journey off the map.
Yeah, Journey off the map. There we go.
That joke is worthy of r/Annie jokes on Reddit. They're like, what do rocks say? Nothing. That's the type of stuff on Annie jokes.
Okay, I have no idea why this happens to me, but it's just like, I just randomly start laughing for 5 minutes straight. That's what happened right now. That's what happened right now.
We used to call it laughamonia.
Yeah, okay, this one time, remember, Corban? That one time I was laughing for an hour straight on the floor and for an hour straight.
Uh-huh.
And nobody said anything. Nobody did anything. I was just alone.
Forever
like,
alone.
You know how people cry when they're alone? It's like I just start laughing for no reason at all.
Instincts. Okay, this is a joke
worthy. Oh, and also, if that's weird, when I'm choking, my back hurts.
Obviously. Something should hurt if you're choking.
No. When you're choking, usually you grab your neck and you're like, okay? when I'm
you
choking.
grab your neck to choke yourself.
No, to like push it out. Anyway.
Okay, this is going weird.
Just
Let me
wait
tell
a
my
second.
joke.
Just wait a second. Wait a second. I need to get all my confessions out. Okay, anyway. So, when I'm choking,
she's giving all her confessions out because she just listened to episode 1 of our show where we gave a bunch of confessions out.
No.
No? Confess about that right now, too.
Anyway, I don't know why I'm laughing, but so I swallow and I'm perfectly fine. But then, like, the middle of my back, it hurts, and then it looks like I'm having a heart attack.
Oh, the heart attack returns.
Yeah.
How long has it been since the heart attack episode 12 was the last time we had a heart attack on the show? Remember?
I remember.
I remember, Barry.
I'm a member of remembering.
Remember?
Actually, no, I'm not a member of remembering. I quit my membership.
I quit my membership to member.
Yep.
I quit my membership to member, Barry.
Wait, what's memberberry?
It's a South Park joke.
Okay. I'm not in the South Park.
Okay. This next joke is worthy of the Texas Humor Instagram account to post. I visited Oklahoma recently, and a friend asked me how it was. I said, it's okay. Okay, for those who don't get it, okay is the abbreviation for Oklahoma.
I thought it was OH, so it was like O.
Oh, them. Yeah, them.
Yeah. Oh. I went to O.
I went to O. Oh.
Why didn't the tourists in the Arctic get any sleep?
You have a lot of ocean things today.
They're not ocean. It's winter related.
Oh, it's Oceans Without Borders.
He plugged his electric blanket into the toaster by mistake and kept popping out of bed all night.
That's dangerous in 2 ways because you're not supposed to have electric appliances near water. And plus,
how did you think it's in water?
How did he get electricity?
You know what? Forget it was in the Arctic.
The Arctic is snow. Ice.
Forget it was in the Arctic.
Okay, I forgot.
It was in Texas. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Actually,
now he'd be blowing up.
It was actually at the Samsung store because what do you call security guards working outside Samsung shops? Guardians of the Galaxy.
That blow up your mind. How do you get cold feet?
In the freezer?
No. You go around. Yes. You go around barefooted.
Barefooted. Oh, I get it. Barefooted.
There we go. All right.
Okay. What do you call a procrastinating woodpecker? A woodpecker. They would do it. Now it's time for Today I Learned. And we're going to keep this short because we were running low on time, like I always say when I get to this point.
Can you hurry?
There are only 2 escalators in the entire state of Wyoming. 2. And they are both inside of a bank.
Nice.
Why, oh, why? I don't understand people who use emoji. Because people create these emoji structured sentences. Okay.
I love those.
It's like the me pointing at me emoji, wants with the hands out emoji.
I don't get them, but I love them.
Strawberry,
never read them.
milk, and then the shaking. It's really confusing when people
we're good. Let's go.
all these milkshake. When people do
milkshakes
with all these emojis. So that's my thing because I never use emoji. As you can hear from last week's episode, I read off all my top use emoji, which was the computer. For some reason, an Indian guy with a turban and the strawberry emoji. I don't know why.
Story time with Sophia. Cold winter. The Indians asked their chief in autumn if the winter was going to be cold or not. Not really knowing the answer, the chief replies that the winter was going to be cold and that the members of the village should collect wood to be prepared. Being a good leader, he then went to the next phone booth and called the National Weather Service and asked, "Is this going to be a cold winter?" And the man on the phone responded, "This is going to be quite cold indeed." This is going to be quite cold indeed. So the chief went back to speed up his people and to collect even more wood to be prepared. A week later, he called the National Service again. "Is it going to be a very cold winter?" "Yes," the man replied. "It's going to be a very cold winter." So the chief goes back to his people and orders them to go find every scrap of wood they can. 2 weeks later, he calls the National Service again. "Are you absolutely sure that winter is going to be very cold. Absolutely, says the man. The Indians are collecting wood like crazy. See, that one was funny to you.
They're basing the weather.
Yeah. They're basing the weather on the Indians.
And it's looping it.
Yep.
Okay, now we're going to go on to topics. And so we're recording this on what is today? Can someone tell me what today is?
No idea.
Today is Saturday, January 14th. So it's a 3-day weekend because of Martin Luther King Day on Monday. And so I got to thinking, what do kids do that are not normal like us? We're not normal. I wouldn't consider us normal.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
What do normal kids do on a 3-day weekend? So I was like, well, probably they just sit around all day on social media or watch Netflix or something. And then I started thinking,
I do social media and Netflix.
Mm-hmm. So what is something that
and walk my dog.
Normal kids can do on a 3-day weekend that's different from the usual? Because they probably get on social media every day and they're on Netflix like every weekend. So here's today's topic. What are some things that you can do on a 3-day weekend?
I have no idea.
What I came up with is sometimes
fix up your life.
You could do that, or you could do what I was going to say.
Any suggestions? No. I have no idea.
Reorganize your room. Like move dressers around, move couches around, move your bed around.
Waste all your precious energy?
Yes.
That you could be using on Instagram?
Show up with the limp to school the next day and say it was for a good cause. I reorganize.
So you served in a charity? No, I cleaned my room.
Like, you can look at IKEA catalogs and all sorts of stuff. I mean, you don't have to buy everything in there. Just rearrange your stuff. And if you have, furniture that you can take apart.
If your parents or your mom or something ever goes to a store, just go with them and just be, looking around and everybody will think that you're actually doing something, but you're not. You're just walking around.
At IKEA. Uh-huh.
At IKEA, yes. Go to IKEA.
They have all sorts of great stuff. They have 79-cent hot dogs, okay? Great deal. The cinnamon buns are overrated, and they don't have any sugar, really. And when you're buying a hot dog, I'm basically giving you IKEA tips now. When you buy a hot dog, get the 2 hot dog deal, unless you're vegetarian. But it comes with a drink, and they don't offer any normal drinks. They're all Swedish drinks. So, yeah. This has become IKEA advice with Corban. Talking about not laughing, I wanted to bring a topic this week about we don't know how to laugh, okay?
Yeah, I don't know. It's I know when I'm not supposed to laugh hard, but I don't know how to start the laugh.
Yeah, I'm like, ha, 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 ha. Like, we know a person. I'm not going to say who it is.
We.
Yes, we. Yes, we.
Are you serious?
Yes, we know a person who, they think it's a joke coming, but they laugh their lungs out, and it wasn't even a joke.
Oh yeah.
Yes, we know what we're talking about. So anyway, we don't know how to laugh, and that's why sometimes it doesn't sound like I'm laughing, but I'm laughing on the inside, but I just don't know how to expose it, and I don't want to be like, oh.
You Santa now?
Yeah, I'm Santa now.
Yeah. See.
Yeah, I don't want to be like that, so I'm like, that's a great joke.
And then on the inside, he's like,
I'm not trying to be sarcastic. Okay, that's it for today here on the show. Now let's move on to the closing time. We want to thank you for listening, and if this is your first time, and if you came from the aux cable, wherever you came from.
Whatever. Don't ever say whatever after you're appreciating something.
Yes, I'm very appreciative. I'm not sure if that's a word. But if this is your first time, don't forget to subscribe.
Now, because you said it.
To find the best way to subscribe from your phone, computer, tablet, whatever it is, you can go to rta.space/listen. Yes, just like people have .com, .org, .net. We have
.space.
Yes, we have .space.
SPACE,
yeah.
Not a space bar.
Like, you can buy stuff like that. You can do .ninja, .pizza, like Joe's .pizza. Okay, so rta.space/listen.
That my life rocks.
If you enjoyed us today, please review us on iTunes. You don't have to write anything. You can just give us stars, but if you want to write something, you can. And if you have any suggestions, you can email us, rocket2anywhereshow@gmail.com, or you can tweet us at RTAshow on Twitter.
I just remember something. Okay, so about the star thing. So these people, I saw this post, and it was like rate this hoodie from 1 to 10, and then this person gives them. They're like, it's like a star emoji, but it's like a bunch of little stars.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
the comment
They comment 26 little stars. Okay, it's from 1 to 10, not from 1 to 100. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, anyway. So, if you want to see anything that we talked about this week, show notes are at rta.space/22. And I am a self-acclaimed show note master as of the inner tube. You can watch some of our comedy videos at youtube.com/RTA space. We only have 2 there, Shopping with Sophia and Humor Therapy.
That's me.
Well, yes.
Well, I was the actor.
No, we have more videos, but they're not released.
Yeah, they're not public.
Yeah, they're not public because we don't know if we should release them or not.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But we made one about the Super Bowl.
Not because we're insecure. It's because...
I'm not sure about the editing. I mean, some people might say it's good, but I don't know. So we made one about the Super Bowl, and with February coming up, I was thinking we might...
Yeah, that one's good, though.
It's good enough. We might release it, and then we have a garage sale one. I mean, no, we're not giving it away.
The garage sale one's good, too.
So, yeah.
My voices were pretty good, though.
Anyway, as we mentioned earlier in the show, Sophia started a new Instagram account, so Sophia, explain it.
It's an Instagram pet account.
Yes.
I just literally said
real
the
short,
same
yes.
thing.
It's an Instagram account for her dog, Bailey.
And his
Labrador.
dog, not his dog.
My dog.
His guinea pig, sorry.
Yeah, my guinea pig, Rushy. Named after
and it's pronounced Rushy, not... It's like Russia with an E on the end instead of an A.
R-U-S-H-I-E.
And it's Rush-ah.
Yeah, Rush-E, Rush-ah. So it's Rush-E.
Anyway.
You can follow Bailey and Rushy on Instagram at what?
At Bailey and Rushy.
Or that's Instagram.com/Bailey and Rushy.
Yeah.
If you need a link to it, you can look at it on our show notes with rta.space/22. Also, if you don't like using Instagram, I'm going to start posting them on the internet. So that's going to be baileyandrushy.corbangarcia.com. So it's a subdomain until I get a regular domain for it. I don't understand why people want that. Why would they want to follow anyway?
Wait, why would they want to follow your guinea pig?
Yeah. I don't understand what
people need inspiration for a day. Unlike you're just here all day. You're inspired all day.
Well, if you don't want to, if you want to hear my uninspiration, then you can follow me on Twitter at Corban Garcia, and you can follow Sophia because she doesn't use Twitter. She uses Instagram. You can follow her on Instagram.
I've never posted on my Twitter account as me. Posted.
Yes, I post from her Twitter.
He posted from my account, sir.
Yeah, you can follow her on Instagram at extra_Sophia.
Because I'm extra.
So. Yeah, that's a joke back to a YouTube channel.
I'm an extra in a video, in a movie, whatever.
We used to have a show called Extra
I'm not an
Elements.
extra in a movie, by the way.
It's not public anymore. Anyway, that's it for today. You will hear us...
Don't start that. No.
Whatever today is, 2 weeks from that, in February, for our February Valentine's.
Wait, in February?
Yeah, that's the next time we post. So... Yeah, look at the calendar. That's all for today. Why do people say goodbye?
No, it's why do people say...
Hello?
No.
Why do people say no?
No.
No?
Yes.